All right. Welcome to Women in 10. I'm Shonna Dorsey here with my co-host.
Jenae.
And today we have a special guest. Well, every time it's a special guest.
That is correct. And our special guest is Andrea McCarter. We are so excited to have you.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Thanks for being here. So just a quick rundown of how this goes. It's 10 minutes max. We don't edit. I don't know how to. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So we cut it off at 10. We'll wrap up with one of these. They're like dating cards, but they're just fun to, get to know you better.
Been a while since I've gotten to do that, so that's great.
Oh, good deal.
It's going to be fun.
Okay. So Jenae, you want to kick us off?
Yes.
Awesome.
Andrea, can you tell us about yourself? I am so excited to have you on here, and I would love to hear what you're up to, what you're passionate about, and let's start there.
Goodness. Okay. Well, first and foremost, I am a mom. I have two girls, Johanna and Stella. Johanna's turning 6 and Stella's turning 3 in a few short weeks. I am married to my amazing partner, Dustin. I call him partner because he truly is. He supports me in every crazy idea that I have, including my new business. So it's wonderful. And I'm a former recruiter. I'm a former sales leader, HR professional. I've kind of done all those things for the last 15 plus years. And recently, my sister and I dropped out of the corporate world and decided to open up our own business.
Very nice.
Something we've been thinking about for a long time, and it was just the right time.
That's awesome. Okay. I'm very excited to learn about this business. So what did you and your sister start?
We started a women's resale boutique.
Okay.
So we have a store on 147th and Maple, and we also have an online store. Neither are up and running yet. We are going to be opening at the beginning of May. But we buy gently used, pre-loved items, clothing, handbags, accessories, jewelry, all kinds of stuff. We love luxury brands. We love store brands, designer brands, all kinds of stuff. But really, for us, it's really more about the sustainability factor, giving a second life to articles of clothing that you may not see value in and somebody else will.
That's awesome.
I love it. I would love to know more. So because we've talked about Rent the Runway before.
Yes, it's my favorite subscription service of all of
Yes,
the things.
exactly. And there is nothing better than just feeling good in your clothes and also being able to give the gift to help others feel good in their clothes too.
Yes.
Why this business?
You literally just said exactly why. I'm so glad you said that. So I mentioned earlier, I'm a mom, and in the last 6+ years, my body has changed considerably. And I'm sure I'm not the only one out there, right? There's tons of moms out there. And so being with Clothes Mentor, we get to provide all sizes. We get to provide maternity clothing, but truly we get to be there when things change in your life and you may no longer need that suit jacket, but maybe now you need some casual clothes, or maybe you had a baby or whatever it may be, and you find yourself totally changed, a totally different size, shape, all things, and you don't want to start all over. What I want you to do is I want you to clear out your closet, and I want to clear you out mentally. Clear out all the things that no longer bring you joy, bring them to us. We will pay you cash. And then you can refill your closet with the things that really maybe will matter to you, maybe make you feel better for a much lower price than store brand.
And the business name again, you said, is Clothes Mentor?
Yes, Clothes Mentor. So it is a franchise, and we're bringing the first one to Nebraska. Yay. So very excited about that. There's 130 around the country, so you can always shop online at any Clothes Mentor, but we'll have the first in Omaha.
That's fantastic. So the franchise model is awesome, right? It comes with, let me just be real. I don't really know anything about franchises. I was about to start saying things and I'm like, I'm going to be over my skis in a hot second. So tell us why this model? Why did you choose that?
Well, you're again spot on. So funny, my sister was a vendor for this company 7 years ago, and she's talked to me about it for 7 years. She said, we really need to do this. She used to see all the credit card reports and do all these things, and she'd meet all the owners and have conversations with the owners. She said, we really need to do this. But I was on a whole different path, and paths change, and you listen to yourself and you listen to what makes sense for you. And all of a sudden one day I said, okay, we really need to look into this one. And it just clicked. And we started this back in July, and truly everything has just run smoothly. They have been around for, since 2007. So they've got it down to a science, and they've been there to help us every step of the way.
That's fantastic.
Wow. you're changing paths. What have you taken with you from your because you were in recruiting for a long time and you did very well, if I remember correctly. Like you, yeah. And so tell us about why the change in path and what have you taken with you?
Well, I'm sure you guys both know this, but recruiting is hard, very, very hard. And I did it for about 13 years in a lot of different capacities. But what I learned, what I got from recruiting was really being able to understand different businesses, how they work, how different departments work, how people make decisions and why they do what they do, whether it's good or bad or whatever it is. I've worked for some very amazing women leaders who have taught me a lot about myself in a lot of different ways, you know, whether I believed them or not at the time. And I somewhere in the last like 2 years, I just got this itch and I said, you know, this is something I want to do. And I want to build something for myself. And I've learned so much from other people that now I want to see where I can actually take this and see if I can also teach other people. Mm-hmm. So very excited about that.
And so did you start, the business was started online is how I'm understanding it for you, like with how you started this?
So we will have it online.
Okay.
But my sister and I, she found herself also, we just somehow at the right time, we said, okay, what's next for us? Mm-hmm. And it's truly, I was sitting there and I was like, you know, we should start a business. I was looking at all these articles about the top franchises to buy into and all these things. And then I remembered we'd talked about this one for years. Mm-hmm. And so that's where this came about. It was just a phone call, honestly.
Okay. One more follow-up on this because I love the origin stories. So you were like, the franchise makes sense. We're going to start this up. So what was your first step? Like, how are you connecting women and the clothing? Like, was it happening in your house or where were you? How'd you get it started?
Well, truly, I mean, it's my story too of just walking into my closet and just feeling like I can't wear any of these things, whether it was because I had lost a bunch of weight or maybe I'd gained some weight. And it's just really, it's frustrating, right? And not knowing where to go and what to do or having that person that says, okay, I'm just going to help you. I'm going to help style you, right? And so I never saw myself owning a retail store. I never in a million years. But when I talked with the franchise, when I talked with different business owners that own Clothes Mentor, but also when I talked to my friends, I talked to the people in the community, and I said, I think we're going to do this. And I shouldn't have been saying it as early as I was, but I believe in like manifestation. And if you speak it, it comes to reality. And I think that worked out. Here we are. But every woman said, I would love that. I would love that. Another piece of it is personal shopping. We offer personal shopping. Okay. And so just taking that stress off of women, I think is key. Yeah. That's what I would want.
Mm-hmm. Huge. Yep. All right. Well, one more quick. I have to know. What's working with your sister like?
It's the best. I wouldn't work with anybody else. And you are not the first person to ask that because are you sure you want to do this? I'm like, there's not one person on this planet that I could imagine going into business with other than her. We know each other better than anybody else.
Exactly. I get it. I love it. All right. We're ready for the card. You can draw the card.
Go right ahead.
Okay. Oh, who would you like to run into at the airport? Who would I like to run into at the airport? I'm not even going to have a great answer here, but I love famous people so much. So I don't know. I could run into like Taylor Swift or like Miley Cyrus or somebody. Mm-hmm. I've never met a famous person like that. So for me, I'm like, that would be wonderful.
That would be cool.
If you're listening, hook Andrea up with a famous person so she can take a photo.
Could you please?
Yes. Get the selfie squared away.
Anybody, I'll take them.
Yes. I love it. Mine would be Shia LaBeouf, also for the same reason.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Who would mine be? Oh, only because his accent's cool and he's just a cool guy. Nothing beyond that. Idris Elba.
Yeah. Oh, well.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, so we're all on the same page then. That's great.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's amazing.
Well, we're at the end.
All right. So yes, remind us again, name of your store.
Clothes Mentor, 147th and Maple. Okay. Opening beginning of May. Follow us on Facebook, Clothes Mentor Omaha, and Instagram, CM Omaha.
Awesome.
Love it.
Yep. Thank you.